Okay, what if I told you that this isn't what makes video look professional, and neither is this or this? Most people spend years chasing better cameras, buying expensive lenses, switching editing softwares, downloading cinematic LUTs, and somehow their videos still don't feel professional. Why? You might ask. Because they are improving the wrong things. Today I am going to show you the 2 skills that matter more than your camera, more than your software, and in many cases, more than your editing itself. If you master these 2, your videos will immediately feel more expensive. Okay, look guys. The camera companies sell cameras. The software company sell editing softwares. Influencers sell you presets. So naturally, everyone tells beginners the next purchase will change everything. But here's something strange. Hollywood could hand its editors almost any professional editing software and they will still make Hollywood movie. Do you know why? Because software does not edit any video. Editors do the editing. So whether it is CapCut, Premiere Pro, DaVinci, Final Cut, they are all but just tools. A paintbrush does not make you or anybody else a Picasso. It is your skill. So after you learn these basics, cutting, trimming, splitting clips, and pacing, your biggest improvements won't come from learning another shortcut. They'll come from mastering these 2 things: sound and color. Because these 2 control something far more important than image quality. They control emotion. Here is a little experiment. Imagine your favorite movie. Now go and mute it. Suddenly, it's just moving pictures. No suspense, no excitement, basically no emotion. That's because humans react to sound before they consciously analyze visuals. Bad audio immediately tells the brain this is not professional. Good audio disappears. You don't notice it. You simply enjoy the experience. If you are still recording using your phone's built-in microphone, your first upgrade should not be a new camera. It should be a microphone. Even a relatively inexpensive microphone can make your videos sound dramatically more professional. People often describe it as the difference between a home video and a television. And wish you, if you went to the professional TV stations, you'll see at their microphones. But professional sound is not just about recording voices. It is layers, dialogue, music, ambience, sound effects, room tone, silence. Every little sound tells your brain that the world you are watching is real. That's why Hollywood does not simply record footsteps. They recreate them later. It is called Foley. Because reality often sounds boring. But music changes everything. The exact same video can become a horror film, a comedy, or an emotional documentary simply by changing the soundtrack. That's how powerful sound really is. If sound tells us how you feel, color tells us what you feel. Color grading is not about making your footage orange and teal. It's about emotion. Warm colors feel inviting. Cold colors feel lonely. Dark scenes create mystery. Bright scenes create optimism. Every color is telling a different story, even before anyone speaks. Professionals don't start by making footage look cinematic. They start by making it look correct. This is called color correction. Fix the exposure. Fix the white balance. Fix skin tones. Only then do they start grading. Please subscribe if you want to know more about color grading or color correction later, and give me the comments below so that I can know which one you want to talk about. And also I will leave the links below for YouTube videos that I feel gives you the correct information about color grading and color correction. A lot of beginners think professionals just apply LUTs and they're done. Not even close. A LUT is just the starting point. Professionals still adjust contrast, saturation, highlights, shadows, skin tones, and dozens of other details. Think of a LUT as seasoning, not the meal. Eventually you will hear words like log, raw, rec 709, ss, HDR. These are not just fancy terms. They are different ways of capturing, processing, and displaying color. Understanding them does not simply improve your grades. It changes the way you see light itself. And here is something many people don't realize. Hollywood doesn't finish editing and then quickly add color. Sound and color are entire professions. Movies have dedicated editors, dedicated sound designers, dedicated Foley artists, dedicated re-recording mixers, dedicated colorists. Sometimes hundreds of people working on just those two things. That's how important they are. If you've already learned how to cut videos, don't spend the next 6 months memorizing keyboard shortcuts. Spend them learning how microphones work, how EQ shapes voices, how compression makes speech consistent, how music creates emotion, how color changes mood, how light behaves, how cameras capture color. That is where your biggest improvements are waiting. People don't and will never remember what camera you used. They don't ask which editing software you opened. They don't care how expensive your lens was. They remember one thing: how your video made them feel. And feeling comes from sound, color, and the intention behind every creative decision you make. Be intentional. Master those, and you'll stop making videos that people simply watch. You'll start making videos they remember. This video only scratches the surface. In future videos, we'll go deep into professional audio, EQ, compression, Foley, color science, Hollywood grading workflows, and everything else that separates good videos from unforgettable ones. And that's the kind of creator you want to become. So, subscribe, because we are just getting started.